Hi everyone, today I'm going to be filming my experience of competing in the Miss Louisiana Teen USA pageant, so let's get started. So how I originally wanted to compete was that one night in my freshman year of high school, my mom was watching the Miss Universe pageant, so that she decided to show me, and so that when I saw it I was like, oh, this is pretty cool, this is something I actually want to do, because pageants were like the glitz and glam fashion and stuff, so I was like, I want to do it. And so I remember I said like, oh mom, hopefully one day I'll be up there. And then she said, follow your dreams. So I remember like maybe like a week later or something like that, I did research about the pageants and whatnot, and I found out that there was a Miss Louisiana Teen USA. So I asked her at first, and she said no, because she wanted me to focus on school at the time. That's understandable, and then plus we didn't have the money for me to compete, so I just decided to wait until I was 18. And also between the time of waiting between 14 and 18, I watched some of the pageants, the Miss USA pageants, Miss Teen USA, and then Miss Universe. So I just did that, I guess, to keep myself motivated and to not forget that I wanted to compete. And so then once I made 18, I applied the night of my 18th birthday. And how I was able to afford it was that I saved up birthday money and graduation money, and also my father helped in with me with some of the money, and also I had a check to help with the money. And so I'm thankful to God that he blessed me with the funds to be able to compete. And as far as for prep, I searched up how to do pageant walks with evening gown, and for activewear I just observed by watching recent Miss Teen USA pageants to learn how to do an activewear walk. And then for interview, I kind of like practiced on my own. I only did like one mock interview with my mom, but I could have practiced a little bit more. And as far as for practice, I didn't practice as much as I needed to. I really didn't take practice seriously until October, and I felt like I could have did better, so I could have practiced more, so I could have been more prepared. And as far as for my outfits, I basically used everything that I had in my closet. But anyway, I was frustrated / worried because I wasn't sure if I was going to get the check-in or / registration on time. But luckily they were still waiting, because I still saw my sash, and they also had my registration packet and everything. And I'll show you my sash as well. I hung it on the wall now, but I'll show you. This is my sash, and my title was Orleans Parish Teen. And so then after registration, we had a few minutes before orientation. And at orientation, they just basically talked about how the competition was going to go, and also the two reigning queens at the time shared their experiences. And it was basically just like us, I guess, getting to learn more about the organization and everything. And then after check-in, we went to lunch. And for lunch, like, I just ate lunch with my mom. Like, we just got like something like from like fast food or something, like drive-through, which I shouldn't have been eating that since I was competing, but I made sure not to eat like as much so I wouldn't get bloated or feel like sluggish or anything. Then after I ate, I went to rehearsals, and at rehearsals we learned the opening number, and it actually wasn't that hard to get. I thought it was going to be like sorry guys I thought it was going to be like this full-blown like choreographed dance, but it was just like something simple, just like a 20s theme number. And we practiced that for about like an hour or so. And then we also like practice how like we're gonna go out on stage and stuff. And that was like, it was pretty fun. I did get a little bit frustrated because I kept messing up, and so I was kind of afraid that what if I mess up when we perform and whatnot. But I think I did good. I don't think I messed up when we actually did it for real. But during rehearsals, I did mess up a bit, so I was kind of a little bit frustrated and a little bit scared that what if I mess up, what if I ruin the show. But I ended up being okay, like when we actually went out there for real. But after rehearsals, we just relaxed a bit, and then we started getting ready in our dressing rooms. And what I did first, I believe I did my makeup and hair first. And for my hair, I just like brushed it out because I have a wig, and so then yeah, so I did my hair and makeup first, and then after that I got dressed into my opening number outfit. And my outfit, it was like this pink dress that I had in my closet, and it kind of reminds me of like a 20s outfit, not necessarily like a flapper, but it was like the best that I could do. And then I just wore a pair of kitten heels that I wore to prom, I think in 2019. And then I wore my pearls, and I put on my sash, and basically I just waited until it was time to go out. And so when it was time to go out, at first we had prayed, like all of the contestants and like the MC and stuff, we prayed. And then after that we went out, and like I was nervous, but I still had fun. And what I did on stage is that I posed, like we had to pose, and since I was on the end, I had to pose 4 times, and I was afraid that I was going to mess up, but I think I did okay. And then after that, once that was over with, we quickly changed it to our activewear, and I literally had to like take my dress off and my shoes off quickly and stuff, and I changed it to like my activewear top and my leggings, my tennis shoes, and I changed earrings because I had pearls in, and then I put in hoops, and I just basically like fixed my hair. I think I touched up like my lip gloss or something, because like we had to wear a mask too, because you know what was going on and stuff in the world. But I remember when I went out, also I had my sash on too. I remember when I went out, I was nervous but at the same time excited, and so when I went out, I tried my best to like do my routine as I practiced, but I don't think it like came out how I imagined it in my head. So I thought I messed up, but when I looked at like the pictures like later on, I realized, well, I guess I didn't do pretty bad, but still, for my first time, you know, going out, like since like this was my first time doing this, of course it wasn't going to be perfect. And so I remember when I went on stage like and posed, it was like kind of like nerve-wracking, because like I had like all like the judges, they were looking in the audience, so I was like really nervous, but at the same time I was smiling and, you know, trying to pose and whatnot and stuff. I feel like I could have put more confidence and personality into it. And then after that, when I was done, well actually no, I think after, because I was the last person to go in my group, then I went towards the end of the stage and like we all posed. Then after that we changed into our evening. And so then I wasn't a part of evening. I'm sorry because my camera keeps cutting off, but so I quickly got all of my activewear, then I put on my evening gown, and then I put my sash back on, and then I changed my earrings into the evening gown earrings, and I had to change into a different set of heels that are for evening gown heels. And so then when I went out, once again, like I was nervous, but since evening gown walk is more slower, I kind of thought, okay, I'll just take my time, try my best to the pose I practice. And for some reason, like when I went out, was my turn, my mind, like it kind of went blank. I still posed like how I was supposed to, because I looked at the pictures later on, but in my head I was thinking like, oh no, I messed up. Well, I think I thought I did better than activewear, but I still thought it wasn't my best, and I could have been more confident, more, I felt like I was being myself, but I could have like, you know, put more like personality into, you know, more confidence. Mainly it was just confidence, because maybe they could tell that I was like kind of more nervous and stuff. And so then after that, it was basically over. I'm not sure, I think we all went back on stage, and that was basically it for the preliminaries. And then the next day for the last day, Saturday, basically we had interview, and before we went to interview, we had an interview briefing where basically we were just like let known to like, you know, be calm, don't like overthink or stress about it. And so then when I went to my interview, it actually wasn't as bad as I thought, because I thought they were going to ask us political questions, but I'm glad they didn't. They asked us like stuff that was basically on our bio, and I tried my best to answer, you know, as earnestly honest and like most like myself that I could. I did stumble a bit on my words, but for the most part I felt that I was confident and, you know, articulated them correctly. And then after that we changed into our leggings and like a sweatshirt to practice for rehearsals. And then this second rehearsal we basically practiced like how it would be for the top 16, and then the evening gown parade. And so then after rehearsals, and then this rehearsal was a little bit better. I didn't mess up as much, and I felt more confident about it. And then we also took a group picture and stuff. And then we also met Miss Teen USA 2015, Catherine Hike, and that was pretty cool that we got to meet a former Miss Teen USA. That was cool. And she was from Louisiana, so that's why. Because I was competing in Miss Louisiana Teen USA, but that was pretty cool that we got to meet her. But after rehearsals, we went back into our dressing rooms. Well, actually, no, we went to lunch first, I believe. And I just got lunch from my mom. Then after that, it was back to our dressing rooms to get ready. And basically, I like kind of chilled for a bit. And then I started doing my makeup, then my hair. And then after that, I put back on my opening number outfit. And I basically just sat there until it was time to go. And I was a little bit nervous because I was like wondering how things was going to go as far as for me making it into the top 16. And also there was People's Choice voting, and like whoever won People's Choice, they were guaranteed a spot in the top 16. And I was hoping and praying that I got it. And so I was just waiting. And showtime came. And also a quick side note, my mom, she did attend the first show, the preliminary, but unfortunately she wasn't able to attend the second show. But it's okay, I still did my thing, still had fun. So I remember when it was time to go out, once again we prayed, and then basically they just let us know like whatever happens, still be happy that you were there, we're all winners and stuff. So then we had opening number, and I think I did better the second time around. I was more confident and I had fun. Then we went backstage, and then that was when like they started to call the top 16. I was hoping that I made it, but unfortunately I didn't. And not gonna lie, I was upset. I did cry a bit when I was backstage. I wasn't like bawling my eyes out hysterically crying, but I shed a few tears. But at the same time, I had to get ready and change into my evening gown because we were going to go back on stage for the parade of gowns. And then while I was like backstage trying to calm down and make myself like feel better, I also told my mom about it. She let me know it was okay. I texted my brother, and like they were like, so then all of us who didn't make it, we were waiting for the rest of the contestants who were recompeting in the finals, like with activewear, and that's when we got ready for the parade of gowns. And after they were done, then I think it was time to go out for the parade of gowns. And then I had to smile because I didn't want to look sad, and I did smile. And then after that, when we went backstage, the rest of the contestants who went on to compete, still they were competing for evening gown. And then I think after the evening gown competition was over with, I'm after the activewear, they called the top 10, and then the top 10 competed for evening gown. And then once evening gown was over with, I think they called top 5, and then the ones who like didn't make it, I think they went backstage or like went back to the dressing rooms and stuff. And then the top 5, they stayed on stage for on-stage question. And basically all of us, the rest of us who didn't make it, we were in our dressing rooms like just waiting and stuff. And then I think we came back out for when it was time for like the awards, for Miss Congeniality, Miss Photogenic, People's Choice. And then also we heard the former Miss Louisiana Teen USA from 2020. She did her farewell. And then after that, like they had like 4th runner-up, 3rd runner-up, 2nd runner-up, 1st runner-up, and then the new Miss Louisiana Teen USA was crowned. And then after that, it was over. Then I think after that, like I basically like put back on like comfy clothes and packed, and we were kind of rushed out of our dressing rooms. But I understand because the Miss had to compete, and also this year the pageants, they were split up due to what's going on, COVID and stuff, so that's why safety restrictions. And overall, I would say that it was pretty fun, although I was really upset that I didn't win or like place, but it's okay because I'm not going to give up. I plan to compete for the Miss title soon. But now that I'm 18, even though 18 does qualify for the team, I'll qualify this year, but next year I will be 19, so I'll be too old to compete for teams. So I'm going to do Miss as soon as I can. I don't know if I'm going to do it when I'm 19 or 20. It depends, because like I do want to do it as soon as possible. I just want to be able to do it when I can afford it. But I would like to thank God for blessing me with that opportunity to compete, because that was something I really wanted to do. and I'm hopeful that I can compete more in the future. And my goal is to one day, you know, hopefully earn the title of Miss Louisiana USA and then go to Miss USA, and who knows, I might become Miss USA one day. You never know. Just, you know, never give up. Keep trying. Just because you don't succeed at first doesn't mean you won't. But anyways, guys, thank you for tuning in into my video. I was happy to share my experience, and hopefully one day I can like vlog my experience of competing in pageants. But thank you for watching. Bye.